Welcome to episode 9 of our playthrough of Eastshade. At the end of the last episode, I was getting ready to bail on Nava and go out and try to complete some of the tasks we have for our quests, but I've been thinking in between episodes that perhaps some of these quests that we already have can be completed here and might send us out of town with a little more money. I know the sealant one is probably something we can complete here, but we do have a couple of commissions which I can't remember. There we go. I know they've got shortcut keys, but I don't like to take my fingers off WASDF if I can, so I like to access everything from the tab key. Yeah, we've got some of these commissions, and one is painting someone sad. And truly sad individual, and the other was a water wheel. And in watching the footage back of the last video, I saw this guy and I thought he might be sad. So let's just see if this guy wants to or will work for the quest line. Let's do it. You can always paint over it. Get out of our painting, sir. Oh, I did not mean to paint that. Did that work? No. No, it didn't. Not a sad individual. Which is pretty funny. Well, it was worth a try. The guy who lost his amulet might be sad, and the woman who lost her box in the cavern might be sad. But there's also a water wheel around here somewhere. Which I'm sure is one of the paintings we had to make. Also, someone pointed out to me in the comments on the last video that there is in fact a clock. You don't need a watch. I'm just blind as a bat. It's right there. It's been staring me in the face the whole time I've been playing. Right in the middle there. So we know it's 11:02 AM, and that's going to help immeasurably with being able to plan for time. Okay. I can't remember where I saw this water wheel. I don't think she counts as sad, but let's see. That's a no. These two are pretty happy. Was it out here? No. There it is. What about this guy? He wasn't sad. Yeah, I think this will count. Think. Let's have a look. No, it's commissions. A watermill. Yeah. In fact, this is the one that they want painted, I'm pretty sure. We may as well use our non-blank canvas. There we go. Alright, that's one commission done. We can go and get our money for that at least. And I thought if we could knock off the ones that we can do in town, that may give us some additional ones that we might have to do outside of town, which would be more time efficient to get those before we leave for the first time.
Welcome back. We've got plenty more patrons interested in your work.
Nice.
Beautiful.
And there must be more. Anything more beautiful than a small stone bridge? As far as melancholy people go, I think maybe the lady that lost their box would count. Might be wrong, but it's the first one that comes to mind. Which I think is in here. Yeah. Let's see. What can we paint over? That will do. Nope, that didn't do anything for us. Let's see if she...
I'm rooting for you, child. Living vicariously through you in your quest to retrieve my lost
Let's just
box.
read the requirement one more time. Truly sad individual. Their very pose should elicit an air of melancholy deep enough to move even the most stone-hearted among us. Maybe we haven't seen that person yet. Or maybe I just can't remember. We might just go for a walk now outside of town and see what we can find. We know we need to go to the hot springs. And I have a feeling the romantic couple that we've set up together might end up being there. So we're going to have to take some note of our surroundings too to see if there's any despairing individuals. I wonder if the veggie salesman counts. He's certainly in despair. Oh, he does have the pose. Actually, I think it might be him. Let's give it a shot. I don't know about you, but looking at that picture, I think that's certainly a despairing pose, but whatever. He's still here.
Okay, I'm going to start.
Yeah, they're definitely going to meet us at the hot springs. What about this guy? Nope. Alright, let's bail on the city for the moment, and we'll come back later. I don't know if this is a stone bridge that will count. We already took a painting of a stone bridge. It did say a small stone bridge. This is a large stone bridge. But I guess the more we move around...
Need a lift?
no.
All right then.
Cut through, see what we find. Is that someone over there? No. Don't pick this stuff, we'll get in trouble. That's a small stone bridge, and I think that one will definitely count. Let's take a shot of that. that's fulfilled. Forlorn tower, all by its lonesome, preferably cast against a stark sky. Okay. Sad individual. Little cob houses. I want to paint him a cute one all alone in the country. Well, actually, I think they're one... just back here. As soon as we've got enough money, I think we'll buy a bicycle. I think we can get around a lot faster on a bike. Yeah. Does this house count for that picture? Actually, I haven't seen this house before. This is new. Oh, that's so beautiful. Seriously. The environmental art in this is incredible. Let's just see if this does count. Doesn't stand out to me as a cob house, but you know. No. No, but let's go in there anyway and see what we find. Ranya's house.
Why, hello, friend! Glorious day, wouldn't you say? What an incredible day to be alive! Ah, I see you're a traveller, swept in from some distant land. How enchanting! Ah, marvellous place, Eastshade. The only trouble is, traveller, the little mice.
The what?
The little mice. You see, they've taken a liking to my garden. Not sure how they eat so much when I'm not looking. Must be bigger than I think. I'm standing guard, but it's not working. Somehow they're getting past me. Must be while I'm sleeping. Not that I mind, really. I'm glad they have a proper meal. But
Good.
how I dream of cooking up a proper stew. Vegetable, of course. Can't have a good stew without an assortment of the finest crops, eh?
No, I don't prefer a hearty meat stew. Save the mice.
Tell you what, bring me 7 sticks so I can finish my fence. That just may
already
do
have
the
7
trick
sticks.
against these crafty carrot eaters. Of course, I never let a friend journey on without a few glowstones to pad their pocket. How's 10 sound?
I've already got 7.
Oh, isn't that perfect? I knew it was a good thing we met, traveller. Of course, I appreciate your help. Nothing wrong with running around picking up sticks, just don't forget to get lost once in a while, eh? And look around you, smell the roses.
I like taking my
Oh,
time.
listen to me, I sound like an old-timer.
Not at all.
What a fine one you are, polite as they come. You'll fit in splendidly in our little community here in Eastshade. Folk are as kind as can be. Anyhow, thanks for getting these sticks for me. It's a full-time job standing guard. Why don't you come back in a day's time? That'll give me time to patch up this fence and see how it does against the little mice. See you soon.
Did he not give us our glowstones? I don't think he gave us any glowstones. I think I was just a kind stranger that just gave him the sticks. Okay. It was my pleasure. Can I get up through here? Nope.
Hi there, stranger. Come on in. Care for some tea? Or maybe a mead?
A tea would be
Here
lovely.
you are, then. Nothing like a refreshing cup. I don't think I've seen your face before. Are you from out west?
I'm not from Eastshade.
Okay. I thought you might be from out west. I haven't met many Westerners. I was born and raised in Nava. I really wish more Westerners would come through this way. I really want to ask them about the drumming.
Drumming?
Have you heard the drums at night?
No.
I was just a child the first time I heard the drumming out in the blushwoods. My best friend and I used to play out here a lot. We even found a drum once. Wish I could look at that thing, but it seems to have disappeared. Ever since I moved out here, I've only heard the drumming late in the night. Some nights I hear it, others I don't. Doesn't seem to be any pattern. I like the music. It's captivating. In fact, it's almost bewitching. But I've always been bewildered as to its source. I figure it must be some westernly folk thing. Maybe the farmers from the Teethmore Bluffs throw parties in the Blushwood? Nobody in Nava seems to know anything about it. That's where I grew up. My best friend and I spent a lot of time out here, though, running through the Blushwoods. There was an old shack right in this very spot that we used as our hideout. Wasn't much more than a pile of boards back then, but I purchased the land and fixed it up. My son Finn brought his family out here too. He always loved trees more than the bricks of the city. And I've got 5 beautiful grandchildren. Things couldn't be better.
Okay. What do you have in here that I can steal? Thanks for your hospitality. The Green Book of Poetry, Ode to the Blushwoods. O blushwood forest, gentle trails we hiked along, our hearts unveiled. Her cheeks did match the firs above, as we sang a song of rosy love. A chipmunk heard our melody, so came to join us happily. O tiny friend, come join our song, we'll dance and laugh the whole night long, but from his branch rained scores of nuts, he'd only wished to shut us up. Okay, it's over here. So I have managed to get myself completely sidetracked, which is kind of what this game does to you. I mean, wow. I wonder what would happen if we painted that. Maybe nothing, but let's do it. Nothing.
It comes!
Oh, you again. Maybe the shack... Yeah, the shack was along here, wasn't it? This way. Oh. The sparker is a smouldering wick. You cannot fathom the thought of putting brush to canvas. What? 0 inspiration. Oh. Well, that's a bummer. Hmm. 0 inspiration, hey? I've read those books. Well, let's go at least and get up. Get some of the the water from the hot springs that we know is out there. That'll be one of the 4. So if you need inspiration to paint, even though we have commissions, that means you can't just go painting constantly. You have to make sure you're doing the right thing. That's pretty cool. Now, does that count as one of the city towers? I'm not so sure. It does, but it is connected by a rope, so maybe it does. And does that mean even if it does, I can't paint it because I don't have inspiration? One way to find out. Yes. Does it mean we can't paint over something? Yes. Okay. You have to be very careful now about choosing what to paint. Which is not something I thought I was going to have to worry about. A form of resource scarcity. Inspiration. I'm pretty sure this is someone who would have classified as melancholy. But, how are we going to get more enough inspiration at least to complete all the tasks we want to do? Hopefully there's plenty of sources of inspiration above and beyond what we've already used. How do we fill the vial? Just sitting in it? I guess we'll just sit and wait and see if after a certain amount of time the vial is filled. Nice placement of that ship too, so that when you're sitting here, it's directly in between the grass and the rock. Now, I know last time I thought I was stuck here, but I think it's just timed. It just needs a little bit of hot springs patience. Maybe. My patience is pretty short. Well, I can't move. I can't imagine you're just meant to sit here endlessly. So, how do we fill a vial? Yes, there is. Oh, let's try that again. Ah, there we go. Vial filled. Alright, well we succeeded with that. Time is it? 6:16 PM, so it's getting dark, but we have our coat. And with any luck, we should be able to continue on. Don't think we need to sleep. However, we do need to work out how to get a source of inspiration. And so far it seems like inspiration has come by discovering unique or new areas. So I guess we're going to have to do that, and one of the ways to do that might be to head to the Tiffmore Bluffs, because we know we need to go there for, first of all, Mother's last wish, and painting anywhere there will do that. Oh yeah, that's right. I expected to see the two lovebirds here, but they're not. Better just double check that they're not. Not sitting nearby or something. No. Well, there's that theory out the window. Hopefully my theory that you have to raft across to find this guy's amulet will be right, because otherwise I have no clue about that at this point. But I'm pretty sure these islands are not there for no reason. And I guess the other thing we should do is, now that it's getting night, we should maybe head towards safety, just in case... Oh, hello. I'll have that, thanks. Who are you, sir?
Such a nice place to relax, this. I come here often. It's a nice, quiet place to write music. Hey, do you want to hear my latest tune?
Sure.
It's not easy to play a string instrument with talons, you know. But what I lack in finger ability, I can make up for with my fine bird pipes. I dream thy feet upon the shore, sitting by the sea, and the moon and the ocean stole your light to thee. I dream of the lake beneath the stars, fish are by the stream, and its arms rolled above me. In the shade I lie beneath a tree. I dream and I long.
Hey, inspiration.
Well, that's the song. Thanks for listening. What'd you think? Oh, I'm so glad you liked it. Today is certainly shaping up to be a good one. Care to hear my song again? I could use the practice.
Oh.
Care to hear my song again? I could use the practice.
I don't think that's going to do anything for us. I did want to chat to you about stuff, but doesn't look like he wants to. This is some overgrown stuff right here. Whoop. Oh, hello. Someone else new. Oh, no. So we got inspiration by listening to... Oh, I should have listened again. Maybe that may have given us more inspiration. But let's just see what the story here is today.
My great-great-grandparents built this lodge. It's held up pretty well, I'd say. With any luck, it'll stay up for many more generations. I heard there's an arts supplies store.
Okay, nothing new. Well, it is night time. We could head back to, where was it? Ranya's house, was it? Yeah. Here, Ranya's house. See if we hear the drums at night. We are on our way to Tiffmore Bluffs. That is a little out of the way. Blushwood Forest, that rings a bell. We don't have anything for Blushwood Forest, do we? Yeah, that was where the drums were. So we could head to Blushwood Forest, see if we can hear those drums. Show our marker on the map where we are? I don't think so. We're about here. How much money do we have? 35. I don't remember how much it was for a bicycle. But right about now I'm pretty happy cutting through the landscape and collecting some resources along the way. Seem to be easily completing a number of quests because we've been doing that. Well, one thing's for sure, it's night time, 9 o'clock, and we're not having any ill effects from the cold. So our coat is definitely helping. So this must be Blushwood Forest. All the purple trees. No, Mud Willow's door. We got some inspiration. That's a start. Oh! I've just realised that inspiration seems to coincide with those glowy thingies, and I think this might, Lindowian brew might give us inspiration. There we go. I should have realised that earlier. Now we know what that's for. Inspiration. We can just buy heaps of inspiration and will. What is this? Say what? I don't know what that's for. Or what it is. I noticed also that the Lindowian brew has a timer on it. But our inspiration went up, and I don't think it's going down. I'll have to take note of where it is. Wait on, is that another one of those things? When sun skies return blue and sun shows anew, after skies red and cold, my light I'll display, but do not delay. I shudder as air turns gold. Consider this well and do not object. Not once but twice you must reflect. Only then can my truth be told. I get it. I've got a feeling I need to, during the daylight, place 2 of these to reflect the sun onto this thing. And there was another one up here. Here in the drums. Let's just put these both down there so they hopefully will stay there, and we'll work that out during the daylight. What's the drumming about? Oh. Okay. Church of the Chorus. Chorus of the Night. I came upon a curious sight in the blushwoods, a group of drummers in the night. They ran into a tree door when they saw me. A tree door. I should go tell Ranya about that. Yes, I should. Let's do that, and we might then look at what we'll be doing with those mirrors in the next episode. If we follow this path, it should take us straight to our house. Probably even see our house from here. No? That'd be close. There it is. Well, that won't be hard to find. Having a coat has just made this game so much more stress-free. I'll talk to you in a minute.
Hi again. It's nice to see a familiar face. We don't get too many visitors out here. What? Really? A tree door? Let's go see it.
Okay, I didn't expect that. What's happening?
You're sure it was here? Well, they seem to have left no trace. And the door and the tree? I believe you. I've been hearing those drums for too long. Something mysterious is afoot. Whatever they're doing, it's clear they don't wish to be discovered. I think you should ask around in Nava. Maybe there's someone who knows more about these blushwood night drummers. All this investigating has made me thirsty. I think it's quite time for a Lindawian brew. Let me know if you find out more. Come on by any time.
Okay. Upon returning to the site, Rania and I found no trace of the drummers. Maybe someone in Nava knows more about these mysterious blushwood night drummers. I should ask around. Alright. Well, we have to head back to Nava for that, but I think that's enough for this episode. We're already gone a little longer than I had anticipated, but that's okay, because I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.